From tells the story of a group of strangers who are trapped in a mysterious town that is taken over by murderous creatures every evening. At the end of Season 2, it was revealed that there is a way to escape when one of the residents finds a way to return home. From Season 3 showcases the townspeople who were left behind as they are forced to go on offense against the creatures that live in the town. Ricky he plays Kenny, who lost his father in the first season. This has caused him to grow even closer to his mother. Kenny has taken up a bit of a leadership role in town as the sheriff's deputy, helping Boyd keep things civil as best as they can. From Season 3 premiered with 2 episodes on September 22nd, and releases new episodes Sundays at 9 p.m. Eastern Time/Pacific Time on MGM+. Screen Rant interviewed Ricky he about the crushing blow that his character is dealt at the start of From Season 3. He gets emotional discussing how he was able to get in, and out, of the right mindset to pull off that hard-hitting scene. He also reveals what he thinks makes the monsters that live in this town so scary. Ricky he thought the writers would lay off Kenny in Season 3. But they didn't. What else can you do? You're not going to kill both parents. And they did it Ricky he. During Season 2, this hashtag started #SadKenny, which is like, so succinct and perfect and funny and sad at the same time. But at this point, it almost feels sad to #SadKenny, because it's just like, I don't know what more we could do to him. It's a lot, man. In Seasons 1 and 2, he already went through the ringer. I thought, that's good. I guess we're going to lay off Kenny now. There's no point. What else can you do? You're not going to kill both parents. And they did it. One of the most heartbreaking deaths, certainly on our show, and maybe among TV history. Ricky he. I've been talking about how I'm a real-life mama's boy. I love my mom, we have a great relationship. I probably raised my voice at her more than I should, the classic boy-mom things. It was really, really tough, even going through it right now, just talking about it, it's really tricky. We welcomed a beautiful baby boy while we were shooting Season 2, and there was something about when we were shooting that stuff about my mom that was really, really tough. But then thinking that the idea that if me, Ricky in real life, with my new son, and he didn't have his grandmother growing up, that just constantly pushed me over the edge. In preparation, there's just so much, but before shooting every scene, I just looked out into the woods and I could just see my real-life mom, just there going like, yeah, do it. It was a lot Ricky he. I'm generally pretty good at leaving work at work, but one of the toughest scenes to shoot this year was the scene by the tunnel with Boyd. When Boyd tells Kenny Tianchen's last words, that's when the wall started really crumbling down. And that was the scene I was most nervous about. That was gonna be the toughest scene in my head to shoot. And we kept having to reschedule it because of weather, because of people getting sick, and because of scheduling things. And so instead of leaving it at work, it just became this constant cloud over my head of like, well, we could shoot it next week, it might happen next week, we might shoot it in a month. When we finally got time to shoot it, I won't get into too much, but somebody on our team that we all love deeply, lost their family member the night before. And so now you're going into work, where everyone knows this thing is real. And not that there was any other option anyway, but it's like, I have to make sure that this is honest and truthful. I owe it to the story, but to this person, to make sure that this is a truthful, real moment. And so that scene is very precious, I think, to the whole crew, because we were all there to do that truthfully.